I've now built 7 successful direct-to-consumer e-com brands, each making over $1 million in revenue every single year. That's a 100% rate in finding winning products. As you can see on the screen, this is one brand. This is revenue for the last 12 months or last 365 days. Again, you can see over 1.1 million, and that's in pounds as well, not dollars. But this video is different. I'm going to be sharing my experience scaling multiple brands. The biggest mistake that people make is not knowing what success truly is. A winning product is about the value it offers to customers. This is how I've scaled every single one of my brands, by having an obsessive focus on the consumer. It took me 4 to 5 years of struggle to get here. My biggest challenge was actually just not knowing where to place my focus. It cost me 7 years and thousands in wasted dollars, not knowing what to do. I want to help save you that pain. So ask yourself, how much is not knowing what you don't know costing you? As I said, this video is going to be a little bit different. I've done this myself, and I've helped multiple other brands scale to 6 figures a month too. Yeah, almost $200K. Again, this is cash collected in the bank for actually building and making them successful. Okay, this is a live screenshot. You can even see the date in the bottom right. This shows that people respect and pay me for my knowledge. If I can deliver this service for multiple brands, the process is going to work for your brand too. You see, there's one crucial thing that most people miss. To find out, you need to watch the whole video. By the end, I guarantee you're going to be miles ahead of everyone else who's also finding their way in the dark. Otherwise, you're probably going to face the same as me, 4 hours, 16-hour workdays, and losing thousands just to learn this one thing. If you want to scale your brand, I'm going to send you the exact same formula that I use to scale brands to 100K per month for absolutely free. I normally charge 7.5K for this, but because I don't want you to struggle the same way I did, the only thing you need to do is click the link in the description so I can send it over completely for free. Is this like an espresso competitor?
Yeah.
Okay. So 28 box, shipping excluded, MOQs 20 pieces, so directly from source, which is good. Have you got multiple options on here? Yeah, you have. Okay. Remember last time we said that we were gonna govern which product we choose based on the profitability, right?
Mm-hmm.
So out of these, which one has the best profitability?
Uh,
Is it
the
is it this one?
which one?
Is it this one?
It's this one. Do you see this one?
So this one I'm looking at on the screen. Can you see my screen? Yeah.
No, I can't see the screen.
Oh, great.
You're sharing the screen?
Yeah, I'm sharing the screen. It
Uh,
should show on your thing.
Let me see.
Is it not showing from your side?
Yeah, now it's showing. Yeah,
See it?
I
All
can
right.
see now.
So is this the one that you're going to go with?
Yeah, but not this supplier. This is the supplier like I chose before.
Mm-hmm.
But you can you like scroll up a little bit?
Yeah. So scroll up this way.
Yeah.
This one?
Yeah.
This is the one.
Yeah. So yeah, so this is the real manufacturer I found out.
Nice one. Good bit of
Yes.
research. So this
Yeah,
this
so he have everything like all the certificates and everything because he's a real manufacturer. Like how I came to him, like I've searched many manufacturers on Alibaba, you know.
mm-hmm.
So everyone were like selling this product, so I was going into their description and everything. So I found one supplier who have attached a certificate. Like 2 3 suppliers were
Okay.
attached a certificate, you know. So on that certificate, I got this manufacturer's name. So I searched him and then I found this product.
Okay. So
Then I have talked to him.
yeah.
So I have talked to him. So he has sent me the quotation and all the product details and videos and images and how the like what's included and everything.
Okay.
Yeah. So he has sent me the MOQ, but the thing is, the MOQ here, the MOQ he has sent, like in that the price is it's like $42.5
Mm-hmm.
and MOQ is 1,000 pieces. But on this on their product page, the website I've listed, here it says like 22 something.
Okay.
Yeah, so I've messaged him regarding this, like how is it like? Is it the same one or why is the price difference in the MOQ and it's MOQ is 1,000 pieces? So I have to check it out.
Okay. Yeah. Definitely check that out. Is there no way? Do you have to buy the product first? You can't just drop ship it to test it first.
Um, like it says like to buy 20 pieces, so I'm not sure like how do I drop ship this because
It depends if it's available to dropship. If not, obviously, then you have to commit the cash to buying it. But then are you going to send the stock to you and then fulfill it from home? What are you going to do? What does the supply chain look like?
Yeah, that's what I was little bit confused. Like, what should I do? Like, if 20 pieces is the scene, then no worries. I can invest like 20, like 20 into like 42, like around $800. No worries. I can
Okay.
invest this, but
Okay.
I'm not sure like how do I get this product, or should I get this product to my home? Then from here, how do I ship to the customers and everything?
Yeah, it's hard when you
So
haven't validated the product or haven't validated the market, right? Because you don't know if you can sell it. You don't know if there's market demand, right? Have you done
mhm.
some sort of competitive analysis? Is that what you put towards the bottom of the sheet?
Yeah, I have uh let me see. Yeah, I have included
Mhm.
in the docs file.
Okay.
There are two main competitors, and rest, like, also there are like similar products competitor. So I've listed that also.
Okay.
And the main, like, the for the same product there are only two or three competitors, main
Mm.
competitors.
Okay.
Big, yeah.
All right. And do you know anything about the companies? Like, what are they doing? Do you know anything about the revenues? Have they got like social media going? Are they running ads? Have you done how in depth has
Yeah,
the
yeah,
research
yeah.
been?
The first one is the handheld espresso machine. That's the Toronto-based company.
Yeah.
So they have started around like 1.5 year ago,
Okay.
1.5 year back,
Okay.
and they are not doing like much ads, and they're like not doing creatives.
Mm-hmm.
But what they are doing is like going to the companies and like like going to the companies and tying up with them and doing organically. Like they are doing much of organic, you know.
Right. Okay. So then,
And on TikTok also they are doing, but their video views are also like, mm, it's good.
they're good.
Yeah,
Okay. So do you think that this is something that you can emulate and build a brand around?
yeah, yeah, definitely. Like I'm thinking like this product. Even I'm like my sixth sense is saying like this product might we can scale this product. You know.
Okay. Cool. So what do you need from me?
Um, the thing is like I'm not sure like uh the marketing and the supply chain. I'm not sure how how do I, like, I have this product, but I don't know like how do I get this product and everything like that.
Uh,
Like I have the supplier also, but I'm not sure like should I get this to my home, then what, like, because from there I have to bring at my place, then from here I have to ship it, then
yeah.
the
Yeah.
margins and everything will be like too much high.
Yeah, there's no way that you can use a dropshipping supplier with a similar product to begin with to validate the market before you then go and start buying inventory. Because as soon as you commit to inventory before you even made a sale, then it becomes a problem. You could go another way around it and build the store and start marketing. So you
Mm-hmm.
kind of get some sales and then you know, okay, now I've sold two or three of them or even one of them. So I've validated the market, therefore I only have 20 more or 19 more to sell. You know what I mean? So you could build it before you start buying inventory. Again, this all depends on the lead times. Like, how long is it going to take? Is there a similar product that's not as good as this one, maybe with lower margins that you can use to drop ship first? Because all I'm trying to do is de-risk. Because the last thing you want is for you to invest money into inventory that you then can't ship. And then remember, once you've bought the inventory, you still have to pay to sell the product, right? You still have to buy
Right.
ads. Okay. So have you done the maths on that?
Uh, Regarding the like shipping and everything, like total margins
Yeah. So
after.
well, I just want you to play everything out in your head. So assume you buy the minimum order quantity of 20 units. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
How much is that? How much is it going to cost for you to ship it to your home? Okay.
It's yeah, okay.
Then how much is it going to cost for you to purchase a customer? So how much is it going to cost you in budget to sell those products? Okay, so just find out what you have to spend budget wise to sell one, times that by 20. Okay, and then how much are you going to charge for shipping on the back of it? So this is the final distribution to the customer. Have you done all of the maths on that?
Yeah, I did. I've sent you on the WhatsApp. The like I've calculated this thing.
All right.
Like we can sell it for like 150.
Yeah. Okay. But I mean,
Uh,
I'm talking about like totally de-risking this. by getting all of your numbers in advance. Okay, so how much as an investment is this going to cost in total, not per unit? If you have to buy 20 and commit to 20 units, what's the lead time on it? How much is it going to cost for you landed in Canada? And then how much are you going to spend on advertising to be able to sell those and bare minimum break even? Have you done the maths on that?
Not really, because still I didn't get the exact price,
Okay.
but yeah, but uh, I think that like if at least we can get the product for 43 bucks,
Mm-hmm.
and we can, like, if we assume that shipping is 25, like getting it here and from, if I ship to the customer.
Bro, like, stop you there. The most dangerous word to use in business is assume. Never assume anything. That word got me in
Right.
so much trouble with my first business, just making assumptions, because it's always expectation versus reality. You think it's just going to be this, it's going to happen this quickly, and it's going to cost this month this much, and then in reality, it takes 5 times the length of time and costs 10 times as much. So don't ever assume things. It's okay to, like, from a hypothesis perspective, but it's
Mhm.
always expectation versus reality. So how can you de-risk?
Mhm. So I have to I have to be thorough with the numbers and everything.
I just want you to, like, map it all out. So how much is everything going to cost you to land product in Canada? And don't make up numbers, get actual numbers. Okay. So with the
Okay.
supplier, go ahead as if you're going to purchase them. So he gives you a final invoice, because sometimes they say one thing during the sales process, and then on the invoice, they'll put some stupid numbers on there that they say are included that they didn't discuss. So lead them on. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Then you've got an actual landed cost number, okay, including shipping. If you have any customs clearance, all of that, make sure that's all mapped out, or at least build in some sort of margin of maybe 20%. So always overinflate how much you think it's going to cost. Okay. And then assume you've now got product in house. Okay. How much is it going to cost you to sell those products? That's the next thing. And how much is it going to cost you to ship those products? So you need those three bits of information, basically: total landed cost, at home delivered,
Okay.
acquisition cost built in, because remember, you're still going to
Mm-hmm.
need residual budget to put aside to market these products. And then obviously the shipping as well. And you can either charge the customer for that, or you can build it into your margin. That's up to you.
And also it will take like one and a half month to come, like to reach,
Yeah. Okay. So
to ship to Canada.
yeah, so you got to think about the time horizon, which is fine, because in that time you can build and optimize your store, get your ads ready, all of that stuff. You're creative. So it's not just like wait for it to land. It's when these have landed, ideally you want to be already making sales, or at least have pre-orders. Okay, so
Okay.
utilize that time wisely. But then, as I said, the other thing is, if you can find another supplier with a very similar product who
Mm-hmm.
will allow you to drop ship it that way,
Yeah, or on the Alibaba or AliExpress, like
AliExpress.
AliExpress is fine, right?
Yeah, because remember, you're paying a little bit more in the beginning to not have to commit all of this cash to buying inventory that you don't even know if you can sell yet.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Because what I was thinking is like if I buy from Alibaba, so like we are not sure about the quality. So I was thinking like we'll give the highest quality to the customer. But as you said, like in the starting, like if it's the quality is like we can improve it by later on, like
Yeah,
in the starting we just have to test it out. If the product is really good, then we can like talk to the suppliers and everywhere, and like we can pre-order it also, like order it.
yeah, correct. Just remember, you always want to de-risk. Think like Richard Branson. Always, how can I lower the risk? How can I cover the downside so that I don't overcommit time, effort, energy, resource, money into whatever project that you're doing? Okay, that's got to be the key. And just try and, like, fast forward a little bit and anticipate how much it's actually going to cost versus what it needs to cost. Because what it needs to cost versus what it actually costs to buy, land, sell, acquire customers, all the software, pay yourself out of it, is always a lot, is always more than you think. Right. So
Yeah.
that's why I say in the beginning, before you commit to physical inventory, unless you're 100% confident you can sell this product and there's a ready market there, then
Uh,
just try and use a product that might be a little bit more expensive, have a little less margin on it, because you're utilizing it. You're paying a little bit extra to not have to commit all of this money to inventory. So it's always start small, then scale. I'm thinking the other side of this. Are you going to provide the coffee pods as well? or do the customer have the peppers?
Uh, uh, right now, like the one like everywhere I'm seeing like they are not providing the
Okay, so that could be like
coffee
that could be
pot.
your monthly
So
recurring revenue, where you could do some deals with certain suppliers or vendors. Yeah,
yeah, like I'm thinking of that like moving forward, like we can like build a subscription model like on this. So it's a great thing, like
yeah,
we can offer like monthly or weekly coffee pods, like 50 pods or 100 pods every weekly or monthly they can get it.
perfect. Yeah,
And
good.
yeah,
That's good. Then you've got MRR built in, so that lifetime value of your customer is going to be really high. And then you can even upsell coffee pods, or you could, I don't know if you could like buy separate ones or used ones. I'm not used ones. I mean like refurbed or something like that. I know you can buy from direct from suppliers if people have a particular brand that they like to use, or you could even arbitrage and go to somewhere like Costco and buy loads of Starbucks ones and then just sell them at a $1-2 markup.
right. So like that's a great thing, like there will be recurring revenue.
Mm-hmm.
So
It's true.
from the subscription model.
Yeah.
So like if you see long term, then it's really good thing.
Yeah, I agree. Cool. All right.
So in the starting, like should we like give the coffee pods or just the product and like they'll figure it out,
Yeah, for sure. Again,
the coffee
always
pod.
always to start small and scale, one problem at a time. But the thing that you need to do is ensure that any of the next moves that you make are driven by the customer, not by you. So this is why I say your early customers, you want to get
Mm.
as close to them as possible and do things that don't scale.
Okay, so the only thing right now is like sourcing the product. Like I know the product.
Hmm.
Like I have the manufacturer,
Yeah,
but the thing is like from the original, like from the real manufacturer is saying like minimum order is 20, 30, 40, like how much. So we can't drop ship from the real manufacturer. So we have to find
yeah.
someone like,
That's phase two. That's a later problem. Okay. Right now, our problem is validating the market and the product. Okay. And all you want to do is
oh,
protect the cash
mhm,
in your bank as much as possible. Okay. Don't overcommit and always nail it before you scale it. You don't need to go straight into buying. Again, I told you I made this mistake with my nutrition company, but I went even further down the rabbit hole and like found investors and everything before I'd even sold a single product. And I invented a product from scratch on a hunch that this would sell. And eventually it did. But for those first 2 or 3 years, I was just in the red constantly. So learn from my mistakes. The
right, right.
worst position you can be in is a few grand locked up in inventory, no way to sell it. Market doesn't want it. You've got to pay to sell the product basically, which means you're then even more in the red. That's no fun. Then you end up
And
giving.
even our funds will be on the hold, like like we are putting 900 to $1,000 on like on the hold
Yeah,
until the inventory is solved.
yeah,
So even that's the thing.
yeah. Are you happy with that as a solution?
Yeah, like the one you told me, like if you can drop ship in the starting, like it will be great. Like if like the product is good and people wants to buy this product, and like once the cash flow is in,
Yeah,
like if the cash flow is there, then
yeah.
we can
Bro, and all you
I'm
need
ready
to
to
do
buy the
is
unit.
just sell 10 to 20 units. That's enough to validate there's a market there.
10 to 20
20 to
units.
20, and then okay, now it's safe to buy another 20 because I've already sold 20, and now I actually have real world numbers. I know how much it's costing to acquire. I have more information on my customer. I'm better at marketing to them. So again, you just de-risk at every touch point, but you just don't start at level 3. You start at level 1.
Mhm.
Okay.
So should we start like building the website, or what should be the next move? Like what
Get
should
your
I do
supply
right
chain
now?
sorted first.
Okay.
Okay. And then you
Yep,
can build
that's
a
fine.
website based on the actual product, but maybe just put a disclaimer somewhere that the model might be a little bit different. Something like that. As long as the product does what it says, no one really cares about labels or brands in this at this stage. Okay. They have a problem. They don't care who solves it. They just want the problem solved.
Okay.
Mm.
And also like on most of the products there are like different brand logo or anything like that. So it's fine.
Doesn't matter. As I said, people care about getting that problem solved. They don't care about labels or brands, particularly if they've never heard of the brand. The main thing is, does it do what it says on the tin?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right, so we can like I can look on the AliExpress and everywhere.
Yeah.
I got like there's one 3PL EP Rolo draw. 3PL service.
Hmm.
So I've contacted them. So they have sent me the quotation, like they can do drop shipping.
Cool.
And it's 60 60 62 something, $68
Okay.
with shipping.
Okay. That's okay.
Seven
You can
seven
even you can
to
even try
14
and
days.
leverage this supplier and say, listen, I'm going to be drop shipping it with this brand. I'm going to be moving volume. Will you work with me or not? Just give them an ultimatum, and if they say no, then that's fine. But you can still try and leverage them in the beginning.
Mm-hmm. So do you know like like any 3PL, or any, like I can go with any 3PL service?
I don't know. I remember I don't do drop shipping. I build brands. Okay, my manufacturers
Yeah.
are in China, or in the UK or in America. So I don't do the kind of it's not my game. It's up to you to try and figure out or network or get into other industries to sit and see what they're doing and who they're using, or it's just trial and error.
Okay.
So I can't recommend anyone specifically.
Mm-hmm. I just want the like good rates and everything in the
Yeah,
starting.
but
So
remember,
I
like
don't want to like
everyone wants good rates, man. But
yeah.
as I said in the beginning, until you're shifting volume, you have very little to no leverage with a 3PL. You just kind of have to take what you get, but then always just try and push back and negotiate at whatever point. And then once you start to run volume, now you have a bit more leverage to push back.
All right.
Sound good?
Yeah.
Nice one. So, are you clear on next steps?
Yeah, like next is like I have to like get the supply chain right, and then after that we can like start validating the product. Like we can start with the like building websites and
Yeah,
everything.
and I still want you to obsess over these other brands who you think are doing well. Look at their marketing, look at their landing pages. You could even buy product or get in their email flows just to see how they're presenting and building everything. But more than anything else, even more important than the product, is understand who's going to be buying this. Profile them, know more about them than they know about themselves. You've got to be able to prod on their pain points.
Yeah. I have also listed all the pain points, like I have uh, like what are their main pain points and what we can like what problems we can solve.
Is this in the document, right?
Yeah, in the
Okay.
document on the page 2.
Yeah, so I'm looking at this now. Can you see my screen again?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, this is very high level. I want you to go deep. All right. Who are they?
Yeah.
Where are they? What are they thinking? What are their problems? And remember, whatever the surface level problem is, that's generally not the actual problem. You need to dig one or two levels deeper and ask why. Okay. Every single
Mm.
statement you make in here, I don't know. Let's have a look. They're frequently pressed for time, but don't want to skip that coffee time. Right. What does that mean? So what?
They don't want to like wait in the like cafes and everything, like they're most of the time they are in hurry, so
Yeah, but
they want
yeah,
something
but so what? Then what? What's the actual problem?
like they can save their time, and like they can
What are
uh
they going to do with their time?
they can save the time, and like they have the portable hot coffee with them, so
Okay, but like what? Then what? This is how deep I want you to think. It's not just this solves all of their problems. This is solving. You're talking about a surface level problem, but I want to know what the actual problem is.
uh, um like for the what I think is like they want something like they can carry with them, and like if they are getting late or anything, like they don't have to go and stop at the coffees, and also they can carry their like whatever they like whatever like their uh
Bro, if you can't sell the idea to me, you can't sell the idea to a customer.
like uh they can carry this with along with them, like wherever they go, gym and anywhere, like to work or traveling,
Right?
like Yeah, so like in the car or anywhere, like whenever they need, they can drink the coffee, and they have the coffee with them, and hot coffee. They don't, and the thing is like this, with this product, they don't need hot water or anything with them.
Okay.
Just a normal water, and it will heat automatically, and within 4 or 5 minutes they'll get the coffee in their hand.
Okay. So what?
And also they can like get their flavored coffee, like whatever they like, they can carry with them, and
Okay. So what?
they can like, it will like refresh their mood.
Right. So what?
uh, uh the uh, uh, um, sorry. Like, um this what I can remember, like
Okay. So my point is, I'm playing devil's advocate here, right? If you can't sell this product to me and you keep selling features, I don't care. Okay. What's the actual problem that this product is solving? Okay. They have.
it will make their life easier.
Okay. So what?
It will save their money.
How?
Like if they are spending like around like 10 bucks, or like something like that, to 5 10 bucks a day,
Okay. So what? So
and
what?
they are saving their money,
Okay.
and yeah, they are saving their money, and like
But what does that mean?
every
What does that mean
every
for the customer?
it's value, like we are giving value, and like it's we are giving value, like the product, like the same taste they can like get in this like lower price and high quality.
So what?
uh it'll save their money,
Okay. Then what?
and it'll and also they'll feel like luxury and premium, like while carrying this,
Okay.
like it is portable, like it looks good, and
Okay.
like if whenever they go outside and they carry this, like people will appreciate the, like people will see like, oh wow, like this guy is carrying this, and like it's looks cool,
Okay. So what?
like bring uh, like it's so like this is must, like like it should be like people should carry, like it should be their daily routine, like using this and everything, like it should be in their lifestyle.
All I'm hearing is noise. That's it. I'm just hearing noise. I'm not hearing any reasons why I should buy this. Okay. This is how I'm going to switch you into an operator's mindset as a performance marketer. Okay. Pro marketers sell features. Performance marketers sell emotions. They sell desired situations. They sell solutions. They push on pain points. Okay. They aggravate the pain points to capture attention, and then they sell them an ideal. Okay. If you don't know what that ideal is, if you don't know what the actual problem is that they're trying to solve, you will not sell a single one of these. And if you do, it will be a fluke. This is what I need you to get into the mindset of. Every single thing you say there, for me, is just noise. Okay. Oh, everyone's going to think I look cool. All right. So what? Yeah, every time you say so what to every statement that you make, you peel down another layer of the onion and you get closer to what they actually want. Okay. Because what you think or what even they think they want isn't actually what the problem is. Am I making sense? So for
Yeah.
example, I want a picture on the wall. Okay. I buy a hammer. You can sell me anything about the hammer, the size, the weight, the color, the shape, the handle. I don't care. I want a picture on the wall. Okay. That is just the tool that I need to have to get to be able to get the desired result. Okay. So what is the
Right.
picture on
Right.
the wall for this consumer? Okay. And most times it comes down to three things: time, quality, and cost. Okay. And then you build in the eternal markets on top of that, which is in the course, by the way. And then you start to understand, actually, it's about, is it about status? Okay, you're saying it's going to save them time. All right, so what? Now they have more time with their family. They can have more concentration at work, which means they're more likely to get a promotion. Oh, now they don't have to get up and about and go to the coffee shop. They can save time. Now they have more money to spend on what they actually want to buy. And what is it they actually want to buy? You know what I mean? This is the depth of knowledge that I need you to go into with this consumer, because if you just sell features and surface level benefits, no one cares. Okay, I need you to really get this deep, thorough understanding of your consumer, their wants, their likes, their hates, their desires, their current situation, their desired situation. Unless you have this mapped out and you pick on between one and three narratives that is way more than surface level, it's going to be very difficult for you to pitch this. Okay, and the way to do this, you start with a hypothesis, you start with what you think that desired situation is, and then you agitate the problem. Okay, but it needs to be a big problem. Remember, we're paid in direct proportion to the level of the problem or problems that we solve, particularly so in business.
Okay.
Okay, so obsess over this. Jeff Bezos' obsession on his customer level obsession is what I'm talking about, right? You can sell anything to anyone if you understand what their desired situation is. But the research that you're going to need to put in to understand what that problem is and how this product or service solves the problem, it'll be very hard for you to sell unless you do that research. Okay. And this is why I say this is more important even than the product itself. What's the desired situation? It's again time, quality, cost. Okay. On the surface level, it's those three
Mm-hmm.
things. But then what? They have more time. It's going to save them time. Now they have more, I don't know, are they more likely to get a promotion because they're not going out and about? Are they more mentally stimulated because they've got coffee on demand? Are they then saving money, which then allows them to buy something that they actually want, or they can spend more money on lunch? I don't know. That you've got to get creative with it. But in the beginning, you don't know
Obviously.
this. And this is why once you start getting customers, you build very close relationships with them and you understand why they bought the product. What was their problem? How did they solve the solution? What would they do better? How would they make it? Like, what are the problems would it solve? How could you make it better? How did you first hear about us? All of this. What made you buy? But to
It's
start,
just not about like just saving time. Like they are saving time, but what are they doing by saving time,
yes,
right?
exactly. And every time you give me a reason, just ask yourself mentally and write it down. So what? What does this actually mean? What are they actually buying? They're buying time. They're buying status. They're buying more money. Okay. What does that then allow them
Right.
to do or prevent them from having to do? This is the operator mindset I need you to get into, because unless you get really thorough, like real deep, thorough understanding of this, even if in the beginning it's just a hypothesis, you're not going to sell
Mm-hmm.
anything because you're just selling features and no one cares about features.
Right.
Okay. This
Yes.
is what will separate you from 99.9 to the power of 100 percentage of all other dropshippers on the
Uh,
planet.
that this is what I want to learn.
Exactly. And the only way you learn is by doing, taking action.
Right.
Okay. So
So I'll,
this this what you've got here
mm-hmm.
on the screen is okay as a very, very surface level, but I need you to really drill deep into this and understand what their actual problem is. And every single time you give me an answer, you ask, so what? 5 times.
Right.
Minimum 3. Go for 5. Get to the actual root cause. Now you understand what's motivating someone to buy from you. Now you can start to write persuasive ad copy. Now you can start to build a good solid landing page. Okay. You can you can piggyback or you can leapfrog a little bit by looking at your competitors and look at the
Mm-hmm.
reviews. Okay. There's qualitative information, assuming they're real. Look at their content they're
Mm-hmm.
putting out on social, go into the ad library, what angles are they using? Okay. So you get a bit of an idea. So you're not just finding your way completely in the dark, but then do what they're not doing and go like get below surface level. Yeah. And just keep digging into it. I promise you,
Mm-hmm.
this is the game changer in marketing. The tools are relevant, the products are relevant, the softwares are relevant. You just got to understand you need a starving crowd, basically. Okay.
I just have to like like convince the customer like what are their pain points, and like I really have to go deep into that.
Absolutely.
Then only like
Absolutely.
I'll be able to sell.
Yes.
And like
Yeah. And once you master this, you can apply this to any product in the world or any service in the world.
you're right, sir.
Okay. So
Yeah.
there's your homework for the next week.
Yeah, sure. Like I've done this homework, but this, as you said, like this just a surface level. So
Yeah.
I'll go deeper, more deeper, deep inside. Like I'll ask more questions, and I'll
Yeah. Remember, bro,
definitely get a good one.
use the
And
spreadsheet I sent you, the Excel on the customer avatar profiling. Use that. Use that as your guide because that will
sure.
extrapolate the fears, the likes, the wants, the desires. And then each one you can just go a level deeper every single time and make sure you actually get to the root cause of whatever the problem is. Once you have identified the problem, now you build your marketing around solving the problem by agitating the problem.
Yeah.
Got it?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yes, sir.
All right. Any other questions?
Uh, yeah, that's it for now. I'll send you the like quotation or anything, like whatever the supplier says, or
Cool.
whatever. Like if I find any good AliExpress supplier, I'll send you. Just let me know like how is it. So if it's good, then we can like go ahead with him.
Cool. Love it. Well, you've got my number. Let's keep in touch. We're making good progress as well.
Sure.
So, really well done for everything that you've done so far. Hopefully, you're starting to feel things come together. You're getting a lot more confident on the systems, on the sourcing, on the infrastructure, and the margins. So, this, I promise you, once we get this nailed, this is going to make you a lot of money if you stick with it. Okay. But it's a
Yeah, sure,
process, not
definitely.
an event. It takes time.
Yeah, I'll stick to this product for like I'll go deeper into
Yeah.
this. And also like uh like I have read everything, like the mindset and everything. So
Good.
like I'm reading everything like in the morning, night, the planner, remember?
Love it.
Yeah.
Love that.
Also like I have like changed many habits,
Mm,
So like I'm waking up like early in the morning and
love that, bro.
like many things. So I'm feeling like I'm getting like every day like better.
Bro, that's
So
that's the thing. 1% every single day, but doing it over
yes,
consistently over a long period of time. It's not like I diet for a short amount of time and I go back to normal. Like this now becomes your standard operating procedure for the rest of your life. These habits that you
yes,
stack, these are what unlock unbelievable levels of greatness if you stick with them, if you continue to iterate and grow and evolve through them.
yeah, and like to maintain consistent is really like difficult.
I,
Like at the first day after reading, I went to the gym at like 4 a.m.
wow.
Then after that, like I didn't went like at first they like it motivated me, so I went in 4 a.m. in the morning. I woke up, I went to gym, and then whole day like I was okay, like oh I'm doing good. Then from next day onwards, like again the same thing. Like the morning, like I was thinking, oh let's sleep like for 5-10 minutes more. Then it's like direct 10 a.m. So,
Remember, bro,
but every day like I'm
you're fighting your subconscious. I think I used that example I took from Sam Ovens of it's you versus your old character, your new character versus your old character. Your old character brings out fists, you bring out a knife. Your old character brings out a knife, you bring out a gun. You override it every
yeah,
single time because you're the one in control.
right.
It's a good,
So like hope so like I'm able to like change the habits and everything. So
yeah. But remember, you don't raise the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your habits. Yeah, and routines.
mhm,
So stack good solid foundations and then you can build on them. And this makes everything else in business so much more easier because you have your
discipline is
yeah, it's all
yeah,
discipline, right? It's all discipline over time and just making sure that you're consistent with everything and you switch into learner mode. So every single day for you it's a school day. You're learning something new every single day. And that never stops throughout your whole life. This will make you into a
right.
fucking killer, bro. It really will.
Yeah.
If you stick.
And I'm like every day like I think like oh like let's learn this. Like I'm more going deeper into like learning anything. Like if I'm learning Facebook ads, like I'm researching more and more and more. Like
Love it, bro.
I feel good. Like I'm not like oh I have to do e-com now. I have to sit on the laptop. Like I'm like I can give as much as time. I'm staying till like midnight. I can stay like whole night also. But I feel good about this.
Love that,
So
bro. Just
it's
remember to
the
try and find a balance. You have to work hard in the beginning to not have to work hard, okay? But that's just the
yeah,
massive front-loaded effort, you need to overcome inertia in the beginning to get things moving. And then if you follow, as Isaac Newton's second or first law of motion, of object in motion stays in motion and that's acted on by an equal or opposite greater force. Okay, so it's just maintaining momentum. Okay, hard in the beginning, but then technically it should get a lot easier, because all of these habits give you more energy, give you more focus, you give you more structure, you have less mental bandwidth on stupid little things because you're now in a routine, so you don't have to think about what you're wearing, where you're going, what you're eating when you're training, because it's automatic. It frees up all of your
Right.
bandwidth to focus on the things that are important. But the thing is, you have to stick with it over time. Consistency. It's not a sprint. It's not a short-term thing. This is now it's you for life, okay? And this will differentiate you from pretty much everyone else out there. And everyone will look at you and think you're crazy. They'll think you're gifted. They'll think you're special, when actually you're no different than anyone else. We're no different than each other. We've just done the hard thing over an extraordinary long amount of time that makes us look like outliers, but it's not. It's just habit stacking. That's it.